Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious is here. Envy is not. Lauren LaRosa is filling in. And we got the fabulous Coco Jones here. What's happening, Coco?
What up, Charlamagne? Hey, y'all.
Hey, boo.
Girl. Nice
Coco.
to having me. Nice to meet you.
Coco
Nice to
got
see
a
you
new
again.
album.
Period.
It's your debut album.
It's my first album ever, yeah.
Why not more? I'm going to tell you right now, Def Jam don't care about you.
Oh,
And I'm going to
Jesus
tell you why.
Christ.
I'm going to tell you why. They sent your album at 7:44 a.m. this morning. And I said, no, we should cancel the interview because it's not fair to you as an artist, and it's not fair to us as hosts. And because you know you're sitting here now, and then you know people will be in your face talking to you about everything except for your music, and people will wonder why. Why are they always just focused on the mess? Why are they talking about everything but our music? It's because your label didn't send it until 7:44 this morning. We're doing a show. Who got time to listen to the album?
I hear you.
So yes, that's the reason why. That was the holdup. So I don't know what the label told you. But that was the reason I was like, you know what? Let's cancel the interview.
Dang, so you still want to do it?
Yeah, we're doing it now. But I just like that. Lauren did a crash listen to the
well,
album.
baby, that's why I was rushing for these papers, okay? Because
Yeah,
I am a fan. I do feel like you deserve your moment, but it went down how he said it went down.
Yes.
So we're here.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Envy, that's why Envy left. Envy was like, I ain't listen to it. I'm not gonna do it like that.
And he didn't say cancel. He said reschedule. He
Well, yeah,
didn't
reschedule.
just say
Yeah.
cancel
Yes.
you. He was like, we should reschedule it because that's not fair to either
It's
party.
not. You don't think? I don't think it's fair to you at all.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I definitely feel like I would want y'all to hear it if y'all would want to ask me questions about it. I also know, though, like, I only got the right now, you know? I'm going on tour right after I drop this album. So I do want to still talk about it, and I can share what I know.
True.
And y'all can listen to it when you get to listen to it.
Okay.
But I love my label. They do have my back.
Well, let me say, they
I
need
got
to
to
do
speak
better
for
by
my
you.
team.
They need to do better
I'm
by
not going to
you.
let you just say that.
They didn't send the album until 7:44 this morning.
Okay,
And this
well,
is a radio station.
I got to say
You're an
my part.
artist.
I love my label. They be doing right by me. So
But she
I
only
gotta
doing
see
what
that.
I would do if somebody talk about one of y'all. I'd be like, what? Like,
She
don't
did
do
not
that
get
part.
that.
That's a
She
goddamn
did
lie.
not.
Well, now,
Okay.
I'll do it now. Now I will. I will
We're
step
joking.
up for y'all
Same,
now.
sis, same.
Okay.
Well, we're here.
LOL.
Hi.
Hey, y'all.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm
Yes.
feeling good. I'm
They-
happy to be here.
Debut album.
Yeah.
But like I feel like your music has been so big, but this is your technical like first album.
Yeah, it is my first album ever. Which is weird though because I feel like on one side I feel like it's like deja vu in a way, but on the other side I'm like, okay, technically I have never put out an album, so I've been. It's like weird to say that like an album. I've been used to saying EP, which is different. It's different, but it's similar too.
What is the difference? What do you think the difference is between an EP and an actual album?
I think honestly the weight that they hold. I mean, an EP is like a feeler. It's a little safer. It's a little like less serious. And then an album is like, you know, it's a chapter. You really respect it as an entire project. And then there's like a way more serious like rollout, and there's way more intentions behind it. I feel like with my EP, there were no expectations. And now with my album, I have so many expectations. Me, myself, and then of course like the world.
And that's why the label should send it to people, especially radio stations, before they do interviews. Lauren, you say what you said before Coco walked in. You better keep that same energy.
No, I have first of all, I said it all in love, so it's going to be said.
Yes.
But I'm making sure Jess has the album research that we had because I do want to talk about it because what I feel like happens with you is you have these big moments like I See You, and when those things drop, it's everything Coco Jones, and we as fans feel like you are such a prize to R&B and what you do. You deserve that consistently. But then when things like today happen, like if I didn't push, we wouldn't be doing this, and you deserve that moment.
Yeah.
It's unfair to you. And I think that that's sometimes why, as a fan, we feel like your music like suffers. Like we have to like search for more than just like the clicky stuff. And you know, like even in listening to the music, I was happy we got to listen to it, even though I only got the 5 songs, because I could even feel in your music, this is different because to me, it's like you're more into yourself. There's a lot more like sexual conversation of you're a woman, you're here. And I know that that's what you want people to see you as because you've worked so hard. I don't think sometimes that the way that things appear to us as fans that they're set up, you get that. And I don't think it's fair to you. That's what I said before you came in here.
I could definitely understand that perspective. I feel like also though, like there's just so much out every freaking day, you know? So in general, it's like who has the real formula to put everyone's eyes on that one thing
Yeah.
all the time. If so, then everyone would copy that, and then that would be a wash. You know
That's
what I'm saying? So I'm like, there really is no formula. I can understand that, but I'm like, I don't even know what to tell people to do. The people that I'm seeing, they're doing what they're supposed to do because I'm looking at you right there. I'm seeing you doing the things, you know, and I'm doing everything that I'm told to do. So it's like, there's no real formula for
It's
that.
how
you know?
you look at it, and I love the way that you look at it because like it's a lot that you have to offer. You're an actress, you're an artist, and speaking of how we look at things, taste, the visual. What made you step out and be like that? I've never seen you like that. Now you're always sexy, always, you know what I mean? But you've never ever popped out like that. The visual for taste.
Yeah.
What made you say, I'm gonna just give him a lot more sexy than I've ever
She was
given him
giving?
before.
Yeah,
she was very much giving.
I'm trying to
baby.
tell you, the time is now.
I
Like,
never
and that's
even
what
knew
I'm
that.
saying.
Never even knew that she could dance like that.
Thank you.
honestly,
Thank
Pink,
you.
pink.
Yeah.
What was it?
Clock it.
Clock it. There you go.
Clock it, boy.
Oh my God. Clock it. And he using the wrong finger. He like, clock it. Clock it. Like, so.
I'm crying.
What ignited that Coco Jones fire? What was that?
Well, first of all, I mean, the song itself it is sexy. You know what I'm saying? But I think for me, I want people to already know, like, hey, she does multiple different sides of her. Like, of course, I can do like the belting and I'm in my feelings and I'm going there and it's vocals and it's all of that. But like, I don't want to do a whole show of that.
Yeah.
You know, that's just not how I authentically feel right now. I mean, I'm 27. I have other sides to me, the way I talk with my girls, the way I talk when I'm mad. Like, I want to be able to show those different sides too. So I feel like, when do I do that? It would have to be now. You know what I'm saying? To like get people warmed up to different versions of me. And honestly, when I made Taste, my album was already done. It was supposed to be out in October, and then it just wasn't flowing right. So we, you know, pushed it back. And so I kind of had no, I guess, expectations that I put on myself.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, I did my part. So like, I'm just going to have fun. And then that led to Taste, which to me, it was just so fun and it was freeing and it was scary. So I just wanted to do it.
Why was it scary?
So what was it? Def Jam? You had the album since October? Def Jam didn't send it till 7:44 this morning?
You know what?
Tell him shut up.
Where is the grace in the room?
Where is it?
Where is it?
Listen, I just want the best for Coco Jones.
Thank you.
You said that they're doing good things for you. I'm just simply saying, why not more?
Okay, well, you ate that part.
That's all
you
I'm
ate
saying.
that part because that's the
all I'm
title of the
saying.
album. But anyway, so a version of it was done in October, but a lot of it changed. A lot of it changed. Like, I mean, Taste happened because there was no, you know, there was no expectation. And it was scary because I was going to get mixed reactions. I knew that. Like, some people were going to be like, you're this girl, you're the sing girl, don't dance, don't do that, don't be sexy, you know what I'm saying? And then other people were going to live for it. So I kind of just had to be okay with that because I feel like, what am I supposed to do? You know, it's my life too, and I'm still a developing artist. These are the things I want to do and try. And maybe one day I'll look back. I mean, I probably will look back at some of the things that I did and be like, but like, give me the time.
You don't be getting crazy though. You keep it. I mean, not to be like funny. You keep it tasteful when you do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Even Taste was tasteful.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
it was the nod to Britney
Thank you.
Spears.
Well, actually, though, it was cut down and down and down. I really did. I'm gonna say I really did try a lot of things because I wanted to see what they look like on myself. Because also, like, I don't know how I feel doing something until I try it. So either I could live with like the regret and the fear of like I don't even want to push it like that, or I could try things. And luckily, I have a team who's like, try it. You know, they'll help me facilitate figuring out who I am all the way. And so I did do way more than that's in that video, but
so
it just wasn't sitting right.
Is that why? So to the timeline he talking about October to when we getting it now, that's why things have been like changing, and that's why we got the stuff late because everything was changing.
No, the songs changed from October. Some of them changed. Some of them changed from October to now, the album coming out. But Taste, the video, I was just saying, like,
Yeah, the visual.
the edits of it, like it got chopped and screwed a lot because I wasn't feeling some of the ways that I looked. I wasn't feeling it for myself. Like, it didn't feel like me. You know, some of it felt like me trying to do something versus some of it felt like me being me. And I just kept what was like a green light in my spirit, you know?
Is Coco and Taste is that like happy in a relationship, Coco, or like, oh, I'm getting done right, Coco?
I think,
you know what I'm saying? Or is that just a side of you that we have not seen that you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I think it's just I'm grown.
Got
And, you know, me and my girls, we talk like this, like when we're flirty, like when we're sensual, like we grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, music is all of the things. It's in love, it's late night, it's anger. It's all of these
that.
emotions. So I wanted to, in this album, I wanted to try to show all the different sides of me and really just learn for myself. How did that make me feel? How did the video make me feel? How did the responses being on tour and seeing what people like and what they don't? Like, it all kind of is like lights up in my brain. Like, okay, now I know that. Like, I feel like it highlights things and then I'm like, oh, that's what I like. Oh, that's what I should be doing more of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So, okay, because first of all, when you talk about relationships, you're glowing instantly. We have taste, where somebody's leaving a legacy on your lips when they kiss you. Then you got AEOMG. And
What's
baby,
AE stand for?
it's just like,
American
it's the...
American Eagle.
out. It was just something to say.
Yeah, it's
It
just
was
like
really
it's
just
like the sounds when you're feeling
American
good,
Eagle,
when you're in the
OMG.
midst of all of the things. You got that one. Girl, you got the song where I forget. Here We Go. Is that the song where you talk about you trying to get over somebody, but they won't leave you alone because you laid up with your new boo? You've been talking about being happy in these interviews, and the people are saying that it's Donovan Mitchell. Is this your bae? Is that what's happening?
I'm happy, and that's all I gotta say about
Period.
it.
I mean,
people already know, so y'all
music-
know.
Okay, so it is, and the music gives happy, so I'm happy for you.
Donovan Mitchell, the basketball player?
Yes.
No, the nigga who sell houses.
I never heard this before. I didn't know that.
Hey, I'm crying, but no, I talk about as much as I feel like I want to talk about because I'm not the type to be giving out all of my details.
Yeah.
That's just not my truth. I give as much as I can, and I give my everything when it comes to this music shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm happy, and yeah, y'all know what it is.
Did you write all the songs on the album?
I co-wrote a lot of them. I would say 90%. But
Okay.
then a couple of them I didn't write them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here We
me
Go.
too.
Did you write Here We Go? Okay. When I listen to it, I can feel that you wrote it because of the way that you sing it versus some of the other songs. Not that they're not good, but you
That's
can.
the one you let me hear with that hard ass beat?
Yes.
I heard that.
Yeah, that one I was like, this one right here, I know she wrote this one.
Yeah.
Like I feel that when you're writing and you say you don't want to give everything to everybody, but I listen to this project and I'm like, oh, my girl is in love and it's good.
Period.
How do you hold back on certain things to not give it all? Because it's oozing out of you in the music.
Thank you. Well, I feel like a lot of the things I talk about are very relatable.
Yep.
It's not like I'm like, and then we pulled up at something like, and it's very specific to me. You know, I try to make songs that are useful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to say things that I feel, but in a general way. And also, I love to co-write because I feel like I don't have the only perspective, and I'm trying to make songs that, you know, have a wider range of perspective. So I'll be having me and somebody else or a couple people going back and forth to make it feel like this is what we really say. This is how we really talk as people. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I feel like other than that, in like interviews, you know, you just pivot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can I ask you about this line from Here We Go? Because
Yes,
I'm old.
sir.
I don't know what this means. Why it's got to be your way? I want it to be mine. What you think this is foreplay must be out your mind.
Like I was basically saying, when you're playing with somebody's emotions, when you in and out of their life, like, do you feel like that's funny or hot, or like, are you into that? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So,
You know?
So you, because you use the word foreplay, but you're talking about, I get what you're saying.
Like, are you
Okay.
thinking you flirting
Like
with me when you're
for
playing
play.
with my
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
when you're playing in my
yeah,
face?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do you think I like that?
Got
Because in
you.
the song, she's like, yo, I'm happy over here. I like where I'm at, but you pop up in my likes. You showing up places like you think that this is it. Like that, no, leave me alone. But he's not leaving her alone. And those guys be kind of low key having a little hold, even though they shouldn't.
What guys?
That's
Like the guy, so if you're moved on and you're
For
trying
you?
to, no, just in general.
She don't even know what she done. Like, why is she volunteering?
I feel like
Just
everybody has had that
exactly.
person that, you know,
Not Lauren.
can always slide back.
He's a hater.
Trust me, not Lauren.
He's a hater.
It's okay.
You're right. I
Oh,
don't
I
have
see.
that because I'm disconnected from anything toxic and I'm moving into my glory and my happiness.
Wow. I love that
Ain't
for you.
that
AKA, I'm
love
single. Nobody wants me.
You know what? That is so foul.
But
You're
everybody
beautiful.
knows.
I know they be in your phone, but you just be blocking
No,
the things that
not
aren't getting.
they. He won.
Oh, it's the one.
Uh,
Oh, I'm not even trying to get into your team.
Now it's one.
We pivoted.
Pivoted.
Yeah. So
So,
Now it's one.
where are we going with this?
Wow. When did it turn into one?
Anyway, I got a
Yeah.
question.
Yes, thank you, because I read
Why-
that word.
Why more? Why not more? What did you come up with that title?
okay, so it's one of the songs that is on the album. It's actually featuring YG Marley, and it's really dope. It's like an island vibe. And I really love that title because I felt like that's what I kept asking myself. Like, why would I hold back? You know, why wouldn't I do the things that I feel like I really want to do? And I feel like all the answers were rooted in fear. Like, oh, they might not like it, or oh, it might not work. And I'm like, I would rather just try things and be able to like learn from them than not try and wonder what would have happened if, you know. So that kind of led to Why Not More being the album name. But also I feel like it was a little less serious. Like it was between Why Not More or like self-titled Coco, whatever. But I'm like, I don't even know if I fully know Coco yet myself. So I don't know if that's my truest truth to name my album that. I feel like Why Not More resonated with me more because I ask myself a lot of questions. I ask my team a lot of questions. I'm very curious and I'm still like trying to figure it out.
I love that because it feels like, you know, you give your all to everything you do.
Yeah.
So when you give your all but Def Jam doesn't, how does that make you feel?
Why are you still on that?
You know what?
What?
Why?
I'm just asking. I
want something from the store. This is crazy.
It is crazy.
Oh my God.
Okay, never mind. All right.
I'm like, here's what I really feel. I really feel like it takes a lot of effort and time to make an artist work and for a developing artist. And I feel like what I really want people to do is to look at me with the perspective of like, I'm not trying to do like the trending here today and I'm gone type thing. I'm trying to make things that are timeless, but that takes time and that takes effort. And I feel like I have a team that does a lot for me and has effort for me. Like I wouldn't be up here saying that if that wasn't my truth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they dropped the ball this morning. That's all I'm saying. and at a crucial time like this, they shouldn't be doing that. That's all I'm saying.
So when would you have preferred to listen to it?
A week ago. You were on the schedule a week ago. We should have been had the album. We should have marinated with the album for a while to really be able to have a conversation. I think albums are different than movies. I don't like to watch movies before I have conversations with people about their movies because you don't want to spoil it. But I think albums are different.
Okay, well, I got 5 singles out. Did you listen to them?
I listened
They've
to,
been out.
You listen to
the one you let me hear this morning, Taste, and there was another one. What was the one you let me hear this morning? Here I Go.
Here we go.
Taste.
He needed to hear that AEOMG so he knows.
I ain't hear AEOMG. American Eagle OMG. Is that like for a commercial?
Too, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Huh? What?
He said American Eagle, oh my God.
Hey, I can't with that.
What does that mean for real, though? What's the acronym?
AEOMG. So basically, it's just like a freaky song. And it's like legs on the ceiling got me like AEOMG. Like, it's just something to say. It's just fun.
I know what the OMG is, but what is the AE?
It's just
it was like, you know how when you say your vowels?
A-E-I-O-U.
It was like that.
A-E-O-M-G.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
We were just having fun.
I ain't doing it right. I ain't never been nobody screaming no vowels.
Look at that
Why
fan,
did you pull a fan out? I can't do that. I can't with that. But no, I'm really excited. And you can listen to the album. It'll be out on Friday. And then I'm curious to hear your thoughts next time I see you.
Absolutely.
Well, were you finishing?
No, go ahead.
Oh, because I got more stuff that I want to ask you. So even in this moment right now, you're handling this conversation very, very well.
Thank you.
Is this because you've done everything from Disney to we've seen you on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the remake, or what is it called on Peacock?
Bel-Air.
Bel-Air. On Bel-Air, you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Does this your ability to do this and still stay human come from that, or are you daily like kind of like prepping yourself up like, hey, these are things that are going to be asked. I got to be ready for it. Like, or you just go in and you're like, yo, I got this.
No, I think I do have to remind myself, like, when I'm doing press, like, okay, these are probably things that people are going to want to talk about. What do I, like, I want to be in tune with myself, what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm not, like, caught off guard. Even though you did kind of catch me off guard, I can't even hold. But, you know, I do have that media training, period. But other than that, I feel like, honestly, having the window of time where nobody was really checking for me really brought me to earth, you know? And it, in a way, not like I was like gassed up or anything, but I was just like a kid actor, and like you don't really have a personality. You know what I'm saying? You just doing what you got to do, and you love it, and that's happy and that's fun. But I didn't live at all. Like I didn't experience much. I was not like wilding out. I didn't, LOL, wilding out. I didn't do anything really because I wanted to work. Yeah. So I just wanted to be right for the job. So I think that brought me to a reality and like a kind of normalcy that I feel like I even now I'm like, dang, I'm really not like normal. Like I feel like I am, but you know, I can't just go and move the way I want to move because life is different. But I feel like I'm never going to be able to change because that window of time like was so real to me of like absolutely nothing going on that I feel like it'll never like nothing will really gas my head up or nothing will really take me down ever again.
What has stuck with you? You know, you were a child star, so from what did you learn as a child star that stays with you now?
That this is business sometimes and it's not personal and I can't like let it correlate with my self-worth, you know? Some of it is like so out of my control that it's like, and it's gone, you know? It's really not me. It's really not me, you know? And as long as I feel like I'm giving my all to the things that are in my control, I'm happy. you know. And there's so much that I can't make this album do any of the things that I want it to do. I can't make anything be the way that I want it to be. But what I create, that I can control. So that to me, I feel like has become the only thing that I correlate with, like, did I do a good job or not? Like, is it something that I could control? And did I do my all there? Then I'm happy with it.
That's your Serenity prayer. That's the Serenity prayer. You know what that is, right?
Serenity prayer?
Yeah. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Yeah,
and once
okay,
you
that's
put
a good
that album out into the ecosystem, it's out of your control.
Yeah.
Whatever it sells, whatever radio does with it, like you did the best you could already in the studio.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I love how you defend your team. I love how you speak up for your team. And I love the fact that your mom has been like by your side through all this. Is she your manager?
No, my mom's not my manager. She was for the time when there was nobody, you know. But
yeah,
no, I feel like now my mom is more like my wise counsel. You know,
love that.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, she was definitely
when
the
she
make sure to tell her. Make sure to tell her. Make sure to tell Def Jam. Make sure to tell your mom about Def Jam. Please.
She's gonna watch this.
She's gonna watch it. She's probably gonna be in your DM.
Definitely.
She's gonna say thank you. Okay.
We just
Def Jam
I just handed Coco her first album ever. Well, that wasn't really the first. It was like fake first album.
It was like the first
body of work.
First body of work.
Yes. Because Jess brought up your mom, and I know your mom used to help you do and package all of those things, right?
She said she bought a lot of those little packaging stickers and put them all there like squares and put it in the thing, and then it came out printed like that. I don't know how she did that.
Office Max.
It's really giving it.
Yeah, I used to go to Office Max and get those stickers, and you used to put them on there. That's how we used to sell the mixtapes and everything.
Dang, I don't know how she figured out how to do that. But yeah, my mom was definitely like, you got to have somebody who's willing to take you to those places, to wait on them sets for you, and like to, you know, a job that you're auditioning for, you might not hear back whether you or not you got that for months, and you might have to do so much in the meantime to like prove your worth, you know. So somebody, especially if you're a kid, somebody's got to be willing to do that with you. And I think my whole family, honestly, has invested in this, because me and my mom would be gone. So that means my mom was gone from her kids. My mom was gone from her husband. We all we knew what it was that we were like working towards. And so my win is everybody's win, because we all put something in.
What were your earliest memories of wanting to be who you are now? Was that your dream, or did somebody instill that dream in you?
It was definitely me. Like, even when I look at little kid videos of me, like, I would be like not even fully forming sentences, but I would be singing though. And they'd be like, sing. And I'd be like, yes, I would love to sing. So it was always me. I didn't think that like it could be a tangible job though. Like, I knew sports was a real job because my dad played in the NFL. So I was like, okay, this is a real job. This can actually be something you do. But I didn't know music could be something you really do. I saw it on TV and I thought, those people are doing that. But it wasn't until like my mom introduced me to the opportunities that I was like, you can try to do this yourself. Like, it's something I could do. And then I was hooked. There was no stopping me.
But then you also had options because you got into acting as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So which bug do you think, I guess infected you the most?
Music.
Definitely music.
Yeah.
Okay.
I respect acting because it's definitely outside of my comfort zone, and it's stories that are like outside of me.
And you do it well.
Thank you. Thank you. But I think music is like, it's just like home to me. It just feels safe.
So that was your first love other than acting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you looking forward to more film though?
Oh yes. I literally went to South Africa this year to do a film, and I really think it's gonna be dope. Ideally, I would love to be able to do both every year. I think that's really cool when artists can do that. So I want to try to keep that up.
Oh, do you have a favorite song on this album? On Why Not More?
My favorite song, I mean, it changes all the time, but I would say right now it's probably By Myself. It's called By Myself. It's basically saying I want to be comfortable by myself. I think I love that one because like it reminds me like what's really important. Like I gotta know myself. You know, whatever's happening around me I can't let it influence me or affect me. I gotta know myself, and also I want to be really in tune with myself. I don't want to lose my voice.
Yeah.
Knowing who I am, knowing what I want out of all of this, knowing what's important to me, and also if this all went away, it would be me by myself. Right. So am I cool with that? I always want to check myself. Be like, you cool with that?
Have you always felt comfortable by yourself?
No. Okay. I definitely feel like, if anything, I felt like something was wrong if I didn't have people around me. Like maybe like you're not doing what you need to be doing. You're not booked or all the things like nah. But I think also by myself, to me, it doesn't mean alone. It means like intentionally sitting with yourself.
Like you don't have to be
meditation.
Like learning yourself and taking that quiet time. I feel like that's when I get a lot of ideas. I feel like that's when I can like feel things and like unpack things. Like, what the heck was that? Actually, I really didn't like the way he was saying that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, you really like can think about things that are going on. There's so much sound. There's so much going on. There's so much fast paced that being by yourself, I feel like, is like crucial for self growth. You know.
Did you see that viral video of you? And the reason why I asked did you see it, because a lot of people don't be seeing stuff of themselves. Like, just because it hits blogs don't mean you see it. But this is why I was so shocked when I saw a Taste, because it was a video a couple weeks ago that I saw that went viral, and it was you rehearsing, but she was looking like, I ain't doing all that. So because they was like gyrating on each other, I guess your choreographer or whoever was displaying what they wanted you to do, and you was looking at it like, your face was like, I'm not doing
I
it.
was so scared. It was okay. So he was throwing her up in the air.
Yes,
and I'm tall, but I don't like heights that I can't. That ain't my choice, you know. So that's why I was looking scared as hell. But I was proud of myself. I told the choreographer at Lee, I said, do what you would do, not what you think I can do, and let me see what happens after that. If it's too hard, I'm gonna tell you, girl. And some of it was just too hard, but I was proud of myself for like trying it. I was literally in a hoop. I had an airlist come and like teach me how to be in a hoop, and for one part of the video, I really was proud of myself. I went outside my comfort zone. I was living for it.
Yeah.
You talked about earlier the moment you said when people weren't checking for you. It was like when you in between your Disney and like your next song and stuff of that nature. And I watched an interview where you were saying that you were like almost embarrassed to go out and get a job at certain points and things of that nature. How do you because people were virally saying things about where you've been and stuff. How do you deal with those moments when you're viral, but it's like for stuff that you don't care to be viral for? Now that you know yourself a bit, but you're still figuring yourself out.
I'm like, the internet isn't real. I'm like, what is this place? It's not even like for real. What's real is the people that I tangibly talk to who know me, you know? So I'm like, this is so not real. So if something is going viral, I mean, I might get a little stomach drop like, yeet. Because I'm like used to people talking about my music only. And so anything else it's like, it's still new to me that people care about what I got going on personally. I'm like, y'all care about that? Okay.
How can we talk about your music if we don't get the album till 7:44? That's not your fault, though. Just talking about Def Jam. Continue.
Anyway, I really don't take it seriously because I feel like people's attention span is so short. It'll be important today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah. If you don't talk about it. That's why I had to ask you, did you see the video I'm talking about? Because I know a lot of people be so far removed from social media and the internet. It's not a real place. It's a whole bunch of people who just say shit and just because they feel like they can have a voice now. Yeah. It's like, all right, cool. So
I feel like even when people are like talking, I'm like, they still talking. I'm like, go stream that record. If you're upset about something, go stream it.
The algorithm doesn't know the difference.
I know that's right. Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm not blocking nobody. If you want to talk, keep it on. I need them to know that you're active on this page. Go ahead.
What are the plans for the album release this weekend?
I have a party
in Miami on Saturday.
In LA on Saturday. Oh. And I'm doing a performance tonight that is like an exclusive thing with Motorola, but I'm really excited. I'm going on tour, so I've been prepping for that. I've been doing interviews during the day, and I've been doing my rehearsals at night. I'm excited to put the show together and perform it everywhere. I'm going to Europe, too, to do some shows there, too. I'm really excited for it.
I'm excited.
You probably can't wait to write a song about this, him getting on your nerves all day today.
Oh, yeah, please.
I'm not going to write a song about
it. I am here for Coco. Coco was born in South Carolina. She was raised in Tennessee, but she got that South Carolina in her. So I just want her to always be getting done right.
No, people do stand you, though.
That's it.
You feel that? You feel people stand you? I know when
Stan?
Yes, girl. What?
Yes. I thought you said sting.
No, stand you. Like when something because I don't think it's the Disney stuff, because sometimes they do that with certain child actors and child stars, but I think it's just because we feel that you really care about your work.
Yeah.
So when anything else happens, like when the SZA, the Shannon Sharp question about SZA's BBL, and then SZA commented, the world was it was a stand thing. It was like, this was not for Coco. And then SZA came out and said, now why would that be a Coco Jones question?
I love SZA. I was like, I was really caught off guard by that. But no, I do feel the energy. And people tell me all the time, like when I see them, they're like, we're so proud of you. Like we're rooting for you. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, thank you. I don't really know how to feel because for such a long time, I was like, you in your brain are like, ain't nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Really?
And then to see, trust me, it was giving desert island.
It's because you had highs and lows.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about
Yeah.
earlier. Because when the low hit, you were out the way. You weren't doing much anything,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had to come on the
God
internet.
damn, Lord.
No, it was.
Yeah.
She's talked.
No, that's real.
She's talked about this publicly.
That's what. Yeah, I literally have said
Yeah,
this.
she had to go online and talk
Really?
about
I did a
it.
whole video about this. Yes.
Girl,
Oh, okay.
and people who know,
No,
know.
because she do that to people. I ain't
All
gonna
the
tell you what she
time.
said to
It was
Jonathan
not-
Majors. That was crazy.
It was not shade. That was
Okay.
No, it's
really
because
my
I'm
real
locked
life.
into your journey, and
Yeah.
I appreciated your journey because you talked about, yo, this is what's really happening right now, even though I don't want to tell y'all. And that's why I think we like lock in with you because we can identify the ups and the downs, and it's real.
Yeah.
And you got to fight to come back, and when you come back, it's always good music.
Facts. And I do appreciate that. I really, really do. I do feel the love, and I want to like give something good in return for the people who care, you know, and support me. I want to give something good. So I'm glad that like y'all know that I really, really care about my stuff for real. I'm trying to make stuff that lasts. But yeah, I love what I do, and I would do it all again, even though it was so uncomfortable at that point, for this payoff and for also to inspire the next girl. Like, take it easy on yourself. Have some grace.
Word.
It don't mean it's you. Sometimes they just don't know. You know.
What point did you get to that point where you was like, yo, bro, I'm doing everything I can do?
I feel like that's always kind of where I was at. I couldn't stop doing like what I loved because it was still so important to me. But I think when I did that video about everything that happened, I was like, this might be the last thing I ever do. So I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't know what's gonna come after this, but yeah, I feel like that was always my truth. Like I'm giving it everything I got, so I can live with that.
And it's just life. In life, if you really believe in God, you got to respect the process.
Real.
Period.
Real.
Like I don't even believe in so-called good or bad. I just believe everything is part of one long process.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm going through, this is what God wants me to go through.
I completely agree with that. And I think there's a certain amount of faith, too, that, like, if you know it's on the way, how would you move?
That's right.
And so sometimes I would post that cover, delete the app because I knew the engagement was so low. But if it was on the way, how would I move? I would still do this. I would still put my voice out there. I would still write songs. I would still do videos. I would still do it. You know, I would still go to auditions if I knew it was on the way. Me and my best friend would talk about this all the time because we were both going through it at the same time. We actually met on set, me and my best friend. We met on a Disney Channel show when we were like 14. So
Who's your best friend?
Jalen. Her name's Jalen Barron. She's an amazing actress. Check her out, period. She's on a lot of shows and she does her big one.
Oh, I know that's right, best friend. I would never do my best friend like that because she a clown. But I know.
Your best friend that I met?
No, not Joey Sheena. Yeah, that's the gay one. She get on my nerves. Yes, child.
No, I'm crying.
It's all right.
I'm crying.
Are we getting a season 4 of Bel-Air, or you can't talk about that?
I can talk about it.
Okay.
We're doing the season 4. Actually, while I'm on tour, I'll be filming some of it. I'm gonna come back to do my episodes, but it'll be the 4th and final season. But I think it's good that we know it'll be the final season, so we can do everything with like the intention of like, okay, let's put a bow on it.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. I think we've done something great that it's a blessing to keep people's attention
Yes, ma'am.
for more than one season, more than one episode. So I'm proud of what we've done, and I hope it inspires more Black TV shows, that represent us and show networks like this is profitable.
Yeah.
So keep it up. I'm happy for us.
Are you happy?
Yeah,
Okay. That's
I
all that
am.
matters.
I am happy.
Okay.
He got to make sure one last time.
No, are you happy? That's
Okay.
all okay.
I first of all, I know you have good intentions, so I'm not even upset
yeah.
at all at anything you've asked me. You've seen a lot, you know a lot, and I appreciate you speaking up and saying these things. So I'm not mad at all. But I'm very happy.
Good.
I am in personal, in business. It'll all be what it needs to be. That's what I've learned. I was doing all that
That's right.
stressing for
That's right.
years, trying to figure out how it was going to happen. Waste of time.
That's right.
It happened in a way I could have never even planned. So I have learned, and I told God, I was like, I'm never gonna do you like that again. I'm so sorry. Because I was like, are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah.
I be talking to him like my friend. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was that? Because you know me, and I don't do nothing crazy. So what's going on? But yeah, everything happens the way it needs to. So to me, I'm like, it's above me, quite
That's right.
literally.
Yeah.
That's right.
That evil man that you used to date that was trying to remember the guy you talked about in the video that was financing the videos and then stopped. And him. Remember?
LOL.
Yeah. Has he ever tried to reach back out to you like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I was wrong? Like since you talked about
I
it.
mean, not on some apology stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
Definitely
Really?
on some- He be emailing my mama.
And didn't even apologize.
Mama.
Let me tell y'all, this man tried to ruin my girl. Whoever he is,
Really?
God don't like ugly. Because
Oh,
look at you now.
God.
That Taste video is cinema. And he is mad.
I bet he emailed her mother right after that video.
He is so
said,
mad.
"Hold
He
up."
was helping her in
I'm
the time when
crying.
she was building everything back up and he was financing the videos, and then he got upset because men are just men, and wasn't going to help her no more, and tried to ruin her because of that.
It was basically, it was like a toxic little relationship where
Yeah.
like, I do this for you, you do this for me. If you don't do that, then I don't do that. It was like
Transactional.
very, very much, yeah,
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
much. But I mean, at the time, I was like 20. I didn't know what was going on at all in life, you know. So, but yeah, I think that was a really important lesson because I was like, I'll never let somebody have that much power over me again.
Yeah.
It's just too much power.
Yeah.
To give the one person. But you know, I'm literally
Yeah.
like, imagine me going from like literally homeschool doing Disney stuff to like actually living at all. Like it was like, whoa, what the? I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that nobody was watching me because I was out.
But though it takes things like that for you to get to places like this, though, because I was about to ask you, like, do you regret that? But it's like you can't because that was a step in the journey, you know, for you to get where you at now, or get where you are now. So yeah, I mean, is your mother emailing back?
What's the
Or
subject
she-
line?
We
to the
laugh.
email?
We have to
Okay.
laugh because we
All
like,
right.
sir,
Got
please
you.
love
Wanna
yourself.
make sure, yes.
But no,
Yes.
I'm not mad at all. Actually, that led to me meeting my therapist, who I love. So I'm like, everything works out.
Love that.
Having a great therapist is important.
Yes.
Coco Jones, Why Not More is available everywhere you get your music now. Do you want people to buy it, stream it? I don't even know how to.
I want people to
Stream
buy
it.
it.
Okay.
I'm
Buy
sorry,
it,
but if
stream
you go to, you need to buy that. Cause look, the album equivalent units, you know what I'm saying? You know
No,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh yeah, buy that album.
It. Just buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I love a stream, but go ahead and stream if you're gonna stream it. But if you're gonna do anything, buy it.
Buy
helps me
the
out.
album, y'all.
Period.
All right, much continued success, Coco.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
And get the
Absolutely.
tickets for that tour. My baby
Yeah.
about to go on tour.
May 6th. Thank you.
No
Period.
problem.
Thank y'all
Where
for
to go to
having
the
me.
website? Oh.
You can go on therealcocojones.com and get my ticket.
All right, it's Coco Jones. It's The Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.